Hi everyone, if you're new here, I'm Sophie and welcome to my YouTube channel, Sophie Lavers Yoga. Today we're going to do a slow yoga flow and deep stretch. So we'll start with a warm-up, come through a beautiful Moon Salutations variation, and then come down onto the mat for some deep, longer held stretches. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, I'd love it if you give it a like or a comment and let me know what you enjoy most about this practice. When you're ready, we will start in kneeling position, just facing the front on the mat. So just settling in here, bringing the hands into the lap, palms facing up. Let's close off the eyes just for a moment. Just bringing the gaze inward and allowing yourself to really arrive here on the mat. Body, mind, spirit. And just breathe here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. And if you'd like to engage Ujjayi breath for this practice, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, just enjoy taking those beautiful inhales and exhales through the nose. Let's just really enjoy this beautiful practice, taking it nice and slow and coming deep into some lovely stretches to improve our flexibility. And now just open the eyes and we'll just start with some gentle neck stretches. So just dropping the right ear towards the shoulder, maybe stretching the right arm over, and just drawing the ear down gently and feeling any tension through the neck. Just melt down the shoulder and out through the fingertips. And then just turning the gaze to the mat, taking the crown of the head and drawing the chin down towards the chest. Just feeling a little more of a stretch through the back of the neck. And stay with the breath. Release that, let's take the other side. So eardrops towards the shoulder. And once again, feeling any of that tension through the neck, just melt down through the shoulder, out through the arms, and down through the fingertips. And while you're here, remember to keep sitting up nice and tall, length all the way through the spine. And let's turn the gaze to the mat, take the crown of the head, chin drops towards the chest. Find that stretch through the back of the neck. That feels good for me today. Then bring the hands behind the head, just fingertips to the back of the head. Let's round through the spine, open through the chest. You might just want to lift your gaze high. Let's take that again, round through the spine. Opening the chest, lift the gaze. Just a gentle arch through the back of the neck and through the upper back. Last one. And open. Now let's just take some shoulder circles. So just circling around one way. Letting the ribs expand there and then back the other way. It's a great one if you've been sitting down, if you work at a desk. It's really good to open up our posture. And let's just take eagle arms just for a little stretch. So linking once at the elbows or twice at the wrists. If this is a little much for your shoulders, you can just bring your hands here to your shoulders. And then just lift the arms a little, and if it feels good, just dropping the chin towards the chest. And really breathe into the back ribs here. Let's take the other side, crossing over the other way. Blink once at the elbows, twice at the wrists. Maybe drop the chin in towards the chest. And find that stretch through the back of the neck, through the back of the shoulders. And then bring the hands down to the mat. Rock back onto the balls of the feet. And have your feet about hip width apart here. Hang forward in ragdoll and either have the hands long, or you can take the back of the elbows, a gentle rock side to side, just letting the vertebra let it lengthen here. So not too much into the hamstrings, more about the back being nice and long. Then from there, let's release the arms and let's just roll all the way up to standing. Nice and slowly. Stay with me. Come to standing, stand nice and tall, and let's roll back down through the spine. So chin in towards the chest, drawing the belly in here, bend the knees slightly, and nice and slowly rolling back down to ragdoll. Maybe again just a gentle rock side to side. Shake the head. Let any thoughts just tumble out, no tension there. And then rolling on up once again, coming to standing. Beautiful. Now let's just shift a little to the right side of the mat. We'll start our Moon Salutations. So feet together or hip width apart if you prefer. Let's lift the arms nice and high. Fingertips touch or keep them wide if that's better for your shoulders. From here, we'll just stretch over to the right. Inhale as you lift. Exhale over. Inhale up, set the feet wide, we come through star, so reach those fingertips, drop down, so a wide, nice wide squat here, open across the chest, then let's come to triangle. Right toes to the side wall, open the arms nice and wide, drop the hip, reach these fingertips, rotate the arms. Really open those arms wide, feel like you've got a beautiful wingspan there. Then from there, bring this left knee down, lift the arms nice and high, and we'll come to pyramid pose. So hands come down, pressing down through the back foot, toes slightly turned out I find is best, and then stretching over this right leg. Keep it nice and gentle, bend the knee as much as you need. If you want to bring the hands a little higher, please do. Deep breaths there. Now we're going to reverse our pyramid, or reverse triangle, sorry. So you can either bring the hand to the thigh and lift the arm, or if you've got, or take the calf or hand to the mat. Then from there, coming through the center. Let's stay high for our first lunge. So keep the back of the arm on the thigh here, open across the chest. Let's come through to the other side, feeling that stretch and strength through the inner thighs. Then bring the hands down, kneeling lunge. Lifting the arms high. Bring the hands down, pyramid pose. Finding that stretch through the left leg. So through here, keep it nice and gentle for this first round. We'll take our reverse triangle. So once again, you can bring your hand to your thigh if that's better for you. Reach the arm high or lower. And then hands come through, we come to our triangle. So reaching that arm high, bring the hand to the calf if that's better. We reach wide, come nice and high, sink low again, goddess pose. That's it. Now feet step this way. Feet together, lift nice and high. Inhale, exhale over. Inhale, exhale. Feel length through both sides of the body here. Now hands come to prayer at heart center. Just take one breath there. Inhale. Exhale, we're going back the other way, lifting nice and high, stretching over, lift, and over. Can you find a little bit more side bend? Come high, set the feet wide, draw the energy into your center. Can you come a little lower here? Triangle to the left, so toes turn to the left, press this right heel away. Reach, rotate. Bend this knee if you need. And really open through that shoulder. Hands come down, kneeling lunge. Lift the arms, just a gentle back bend here. Hands come down, pyramid pose. Stretching over the thigh. Maybe you're getting a little warmer, you can find a little more length. And we're going to reverse our triangle. So find that hand position, maybe the thigh, maybe the calf, or the mat. Bend the knee if you need. And then from there, side crouching lunge. We'll stay high for this side as well. Let's come over to the other side. So stretching through the inner thighs, finding a little bit of strength here as well. Hands come down, kneeling lunge. Lift. Hands down, pyramid pose. Stretching over the thigh. So this is all just about warming us up, this sequence. We've got our reverse triangle here, really open through the chest. Triangle facing me. Keep drawing the core in, drawing the belly in. Reach, lift, sink low. Can you come a little deeper? That's it. Feet together, lift, stretching over to the left. Come to center, inhale. Exhale, finding length. Back to center. Bring the hands to parrot heart center. Let's go one more time. We'll flow it a little more this time. Reaching high, stretching over. Back through center and over. Stretch the feet wide. Come a little wider if you can this time. Sinking low. Triangle pose. Reach. Rotate the arms. Kneeling lunge. Lift. Hands come down. Pyramid. Find a little more length through that hamstring. Just exploring where it's comfortable for you, but you can feel a good stretch there. All right, reverse triangle. Reaching the arm, bend this knee if you need. Facing me, you can either stay with the high lunge here or come down to Skandasana. Lifting the toes off, hands parrot heart center. Walking the hands over, transferring the weight to the other side. Hands come down, kneeling lunge. Lift. Hands down, pyramid pose. Finding reverse triangle. Remembering to bend this knee if you need. Walk the hands through. Now take triangle facing me. Reaching wide. Sinking low. Stepping the feet together. Side bend over. Come high. And the other side. Come high. Hands parrot heart center. Take a moment there. Last time, let's go. Reaching high, getting warmer now, I hope. Stretching over to the left. Come through center, belly drawing in. And to the right. Back through center. Step the feet nice and wide. Sinking low. Triangle to the left. Setting up, drop the hip, reach, rotate the arms. Hands come down, kneeling lunge, lift. Hands come down, pyramid pose, stretching back. Finding your reverse triangle. Taking your option, whatever you need today, honoring your body. Turning to the front, high option or low option. Hands come across. Kneeling lunge. Lift, keep breathing, keep flowing. Hands come down, pyramid pose. Reverse triangle. Triangle to face me. Adjusting the feet if you need. Reaching. Come to center. Energy comes down into your center here. Feet come together to the right. Stretching over to the left. And other way. Coming high. Bring the hands down to Parrot Heart Center. Beautiful work, everyone. I hope you're feeling a little warmer. I certainly am. We're going to come down to the mat now for some stretches. So let's just roll down, actually. So tuck the chin in, belly drawing in, bend the knees, folding down all the way. And then from there, walking the hands out, dropping the knees down, step through with this right leg. We'll just start with our hip flexor stretch. So hips nice and square, chest open. Either bring the hands to the thigh here, or if it's better for you, bring them down either side of the foot. Just a few breaths there. It's quite warm where I am. I know it's winter over in the States. I know it's very cold there in New York at the moment. But I hope it's nice and warm inside where you are. All right, now I want you to, if you can, either just turn so you're taking a bit of a twist here, or if you can, walk both hands over the thigh and really just see if you can find a bit of a twist there. Let's bring the hands back to the center. We're pulling back for a half split. So hand each side of the foot, stretching back, flex the foot, no tension through the shoulders, just a little stretch there. And I want you to come forward again on the foot. Bring this left hand down, rotate this right foot, and then we're just going to see if you can find a little bit of a stretch through this side here. So just stretching through the side. If it becomes a little much on the wrists, just bring both hands down and stay in more of that forward position. So just stretching here through the side. Bring the hands back around, pull back, we'll take the other side. Left leg comes through, setting up for our hip flexor stretch. Knee no further forward than this bottom ankle. Remember, hands down if that's better for you. It's all about this stretch through the front hip. Then from there, as I said, twisting towards this front leg. If you can, walking both hands over the leg and finding a little more length through this hip. It's always good to take the body through some different positions. Hands come back to center, pull back, half split. Coming forward once again, press this right hand down, pivot on the left foot and see if you can just find again that stretch through the side of the hip. You might want to keep both hands down for a little bit more support. Just hold there. Stretching through the outside of the hip and outside of the thigh. All right, coming back through the center. And now I just want you to stretch back to child's pose, reach the arms long. We're coming to striking cobra from here. So chest comes through, elbows come wide, come all the way down to the mat. And then from here, lifting through the heart, belly switched on, so no compression through the lower back, and then pull back. Let's take that again. Chest comes through, see if you can find mobility through the whole spine. Lift high, pull back, rounding through the spine on the way back. 2 more, chest through, pressing through the arms, lift high, pull back. Last one, chest comes through, lift high, pull back. All right, walking the hands in, knees are hip width apart. We're just going to take camel pose just for our heart opener today. So either hands pressing to lower back, fingertips down. So chest lifts, lift through the upper back before coming back. Or if you're taking camel, you can take the hands to the ankles. So come up on the balls of the feet, reach the hands for the ankles, open through the heart. Find that beautiful back bend. Breathe, keep breathing. Wherever you are, coming back up, rolling back down. Just take a moment in child's pose just to stretch out through the back. And from there, coming forward onto your belly, we're going to come for a chest stretch. So just bring the right arm to a 90-degree angle. From there, I want you just to open through this left leg, rotate over. I almost went the wrong way there. I've done that before. Got to remember my rights and lefts. Just feeling that stretch through the right side of the chest. Deep breaths there. And if this one isn't for you, you can always just place your hand on the wall and open through the chest. If you're not sure what I mean, just let me know in the comments. All right, find that 90-degree angle. Let's take the other side. Deep breaths. All right, coming out of it, we're going to take an adductor stretch. I'll face the back wall so you can see a little more clearly. So from here, we're just going to stretch one leg wide. So just stretching that right leg wide. Let's just keep the left leg tucked in today. So we're just going to stretch through one leg at a time. So holding wherever works for you, either hand to the inner thigh, maybe the calf, and just feel that beautiful openness through the hip. We're going to take this twice on each side. So then draw that leg in. Let's open the other one out. Find that beautiful stretch through the hip, through the inner thigh. You can point or flex the foot. And let's take it the other way. See if you can come a little bit deeper. You've got a little bit more range this time. Last time. We're going to start to really just draw the energy down and really just focus on some longer held, more passive stretches. So draw that leg in. I'll turn back to face you this way. Let's take reclined pigeon. So right leg comes across, flexing the foot, either hand behind the thigh, all the top of the shin. You can always place a cushion under your head if that gives you a little more support, and then draw the knee down towards you. Keep breathing. And once again, stay relaxed through the neck and through the shoulders. And some people tend to hold tension through their jaw, so just check your jaw as well. And then from there, place the back foot down. Let's just come to a hip opener. So left leg comes down, toe drops onto the floor or onto the thigh or the calf, and then just drop this knee open. And you can use the hand to support it. Let's just hold there. And just closing the legs in, rotating them inwards maybe. And let's take the other side, crossing the foot over, reaching through, hands to the back of the thigh. And once again, if you've got a pillow, that can be a great way just to give your neck a little more support. And breathe here. Just staying right here, taking this time for yourself. Anchoring yourself in the present through the breath. Dropping the foot down, coming to our hip opener. Foot comes down to the mat, or either on top of the thigh or the calf, and drop this other knee open. Send the breath down into the hips. And release, and we'll find our twist. So taking this left leg across, you might want to keep both legs bent today, or stretch down the bottom leg. Take the other arm out, turn the head if it feels good. Find that beautiful twist. Really breathe into it. Beautiful rinse through the spine and through the internal organs. And coming through center, finding the other side, stretching the leg long, rotating over, turning the head if it feels good. Really dropping into the twisting position here. Take one more inhale there. And on the exhale, can you find a little more twist? And then when you're ready, coming back through center, either just hugging the knees in or taking happy baby. If you're taking happy baby, hands behind the knees, hands to the lower legs, or peace fingers to the big toes and draw the knees down towards the armpits. Maybe just a gentle rock side to side. And keep this one nice and relaxed. No need to force anything. And then from there, coming to Shavasana. Maybe stretching the legs long, toes dropping outwards, hands just resting outsides of the mat, palms facing up, giving your lungs space to really breathe here. On the inhale, taking a beautiful full body breath, sending the breath right down to the toes. And as you exhale, releasing any tension, releasing all the effort from practice today. 2 more breaths in your own time. Inhaling vitality, fresh new energy. Exhaling, finding calm, finding relaxation. finding that beautiful balanced state physically and energetically. Then when you're ready, bring a little bit of movement back into the body, whatever calls you, maybe wriggling the fingers and toes, circling the ankles and wrists, maybe stretching the arms long overhead, finding that gentle arch through the upper back. And then when you're ready, hugging your knees in towards you, taking a moment to roll over to one side and then preparing to reintegrate with our day. And nice and gently keeping the eyes closed, pressing yourself up to a cross-legged seated position. Sit bones anchoring you to the mat, hands are resting just lightly on the thighs, open across the heart, press up through the crown of the head, and then open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today for this slow yoga flow and deep stretch. If it was your first practice with me, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what positions you enjoyed, what stretches you found work best for you, and I hope I will see you again soon. Namaste, everyone.